Welcome, guys. Improvement number seven. Um, Judging is actually good. And I was reading this book called Abundance. And what I realized, or what it said, then I realized, is we often judge people, obviously. If we want it or not, we judge. Not just people, we judge things, we judge situations, we judge anything we can. We look at something, we have an opinion on it. Ugly car, pretty car. But what's interesting is stuff we don't judge, we find immensely beautiful. For example, trees. No one looks at a tree and goes, damn, that's an ugly tree, right? Or no one looks at the night sky and goes, damn, that one star up there is like ugly. If it was here, it would be prettier. But people say judging people is wrong. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's human, and I think it's good, because what this book said is whenever you judge something, you believe it to be true. That is fascinating, because the moment I judge something, I understand that whatever I'm believing is true. This automatically gives me an insight on looking deeper and questioning that assumption. So, this judgment almost gives me like a window, it's almost like an expressway to figuring out what my belief is. So, if I was open about it and if I was okay with judging things, judging people, judging things, judging situations, the moment I judge, I would realize that, oh, I believe this to be true. That's why I am having these opinions, having these thoughts. And then I can question it, I can inquire into it, I can change it. Hopefully, I figure out how to change it as well. But now we at least have the step one. I think judging something, when you become conscious of that you're judging something, it gives you a deeper insight of what you're judging, where this judgment came from, and then question it, think about it, talk about it. And I think that's immensely useful. But what the mistake I think I am doing is I am judging people, and then there's like a part of me that's going, no, 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 no. We can't judge people. So, and I just ignore that aspect of me. I judge something, I register the judgment, and I don't think about it because it's taboo to judge, right? But I think judging is actually good. As long as we are conscious of it, I think judging is like gives you directly that, okay, I believe this. And the reason this comes up in this abundance book, even though it's like a tiny book, it's kind of insightful. See, it's like uh, anyway, the reason I feel this is so insightful is because abundance, right? It's so funny. My entire life, I want to be rich. My dream is to create a system where we can change ourselves. When I ask myself, if I had that system today, what's the first thing I would do? The first thing I would do is create a system where I become rich. So let's say I had this system, right, where we can change ourselves. The first thing I would do is use the system to become rich. That's the first thing I would do. Second thing probably would be my health, become fit and stuff like that, pretty, whatever. Uh, First thing is how to become rich. But I have, even though I've read so many business books, I have never started a business. I worked at a startup, I like a startup-ish mid-sized company, saw the entire process. I uh, have so many ideas. I have some ideas I think worth pursuing, but I never pursued. And I never understood why that is. I always try to get rich working under someone. I feel that to be safe. The moment I am trying to start something of my own, I don't know, maybe I get scared. I get 2 hours, or I spend too much time researching. That researching itself gives me the high, and then I lose interest in the business. Something like this happens. And the core of it is I am judging something where, oh, if I start a business, look at all these people, they all are not risk averse, they all took a lot of risk. 99% of the people fail, but this 1% succeeded. But if I take the risk, I am one of the 99%, I will definitely become poor and broke. So I can never just start a business on the side because there's a chance that I would become poor and get on the streets and lose everything and that's it. So, but this judgment comes when I look at other people starting a business and I have the same opinions, right? Oh, this is a bit too risky. You don't have a safety net. You're going to fall back. And then it says abundance is the key, and I can't find the page, but it says that I'm searching for the book. It says you are wealthy, blah blah blah. Yeah, I found it. It's right here. To judge something means to believe it, to assume that is true, to conclude that is factual. But we are told not to do this. Why? Because we appear as an effect has no value in itself. The only attributes that an effect has are the ones that you give it. So he talks about two things here. One is the effect. Um, so they're saying like money is like an effect, not a cause. So money is like an outcome of something. So when you focus on the effect, you're losing the cause. So the effect itself has no value, but the actual thing you're doing has value. Something like that it's saying. But to judge something is the point I wanted to get across. Anyway, that's what I realized. Judging is good, but not in the way you think. This is, I had a camera. I finally had a chance to set up my room and stuff. You can see here, it's like my room is still super dirty, but I hope the quality improves, the audio improves, and the stream comes true. If you have any suggestions or thoughts or something, do let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.